Welcome to the Writer Reads Flash Fiction. These readings are taken from the collection Another 365 Days of Flash Fiction, and you'll find the links to that in the just below. Today's reading is called Novice Hunter. Under the bridge, all was dark and quiet, and it stank. Colette worked her way carefully back until she found the entrance to the troll's lair, and then she smiled. She had a couple of frag grenades that said playtime was over. Having set up the roadblocks to stop anything from driving across the bridge, she stepped into the cave and began to sing. Onward Christian Soldiers had been recommended, and she'd spent 2 nights getting it word perfect. Just how perfect it was would be reflected in how quickly a roar interrupted her thoughts, and Colette ran forward, letting her torch light the way. Ahead of her the trolls stirred. They did not stop to sniff the air, but started to move straight away. At that moment Colette realized she should have waited until finding the lair proper before singing. "Hell and damnation!" she said, and the movement stopped. She hurried forward, hearing great snuffles as the trolls pulled air into their noses, as though trying to work out what had come into their domain, Christian or blasphemer. As soon as the torchlight showed an open cave, Colette primed and threw the grenades, and then turned and ran. If she was quick— Crump! Air rushed through the tunnel, and trolls screamed, and she was glad of the tunnel turns that protected her from the full blast. Even so, she wondered if she was going to make it to the bridge. There was another crump as the second one went off, and the outraged roars from the troll cavern were punctuated by the sound of pained squeals. Despite this, Colette heard the sound of scrabbling claws and thundering steps coming down the tunnel after her. So much for needing to sing, she thought, but as she burst out of the tunnel and into the afternoon sun, she sang anyway. The trolls began to bay, and Colette started to understand. Vengeance for the intrusion into their lair might have had them chase her to the door, but their ancient hatred of Christians had them pursuing her into the brightness of day before they realized it. She kept running, stopping only when she heard the sound of stone falling down behind her. It was like magic. Trolls and sunlight. Wow! She was laughing when the Paranormal Operations Squad found her lying in the sun-warmed grass and laughing. She stopped laughing when they asked her for her license. Ah, yeah, small detail that. Oops. Fortunately, the bounty for 6 trolls covered the cost of repairing the road and the fine. The cost of a license was another matter. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit like. If you want to hear more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.